Hello and welcome to The Place The Thing. My name's Matt, and as you may be able to see in today's video, I am going to be playing the solo game of Black Forest by Uwe Rosenberg and Tito Lorenz. In the solo game, we have 5 meeples every turn, and we have 5 seasons, years to go through, which is shown by the cuckoo clock moving along. And the rules are very similar. We're trying to score as many points as possible. We have our turn, which is to move, to optionally spend a commodity, then to visit 1 or 2 tradespeople in a village, and optionally also, instead of that, complete a job. And we can also build buildings, and here are all the buildings that I have. And there are lots and lots and lots of small buildings and 4 large buildings. And I think I'm gonna try for this livestock farm and have lots of animals around. So adjacent pastures next to that livestock farm would give me 2 points per pasture next to it and 5 points overall. So I think I'm going to try for that, which means that I'm going to probably try and build first something that gives me fields, something like this irrigation system. For 2 water I get a pasture, or there is also the wildlife park on up to 3 empty spaces on this estate, 1 pasture. And yeah, I think maybe one of those 2. So what to do first? So unlike the multiplayer game where you just have 1 meeple and you're placing it down and moving it around, we just place 5 meeples, and I'll show you how that works. But first I have to decide what to do. So I probably could do with some wood, and actually if I first go here, I can do this. So I can get rid of a forest. You can have a pig in a forest. I can get rid of a forest to get 1 wood. So I move up on the wood track and build a building. So I could build this irrigation system straight away, because that is 2 clay and 4 wood. So let's do that. So when I build, I have to spend the resources. So 4 wood and 2 clay. And then I will put this irrigation system. Where shall I put it? I can get rid of ponds and fields whenever I want. And I want to put that livestock farm next to livestock places. So I think going to get rid of this field and put the irrigation system here. So that's my first building built, and then I will use the other tradesman, which is per pond get sand. So I will get 2 sand because I have 2 ponds. And there we go, that's the end of my first turn. I want to start moving this resource wheel round because it has victory points on it. So the further I get round, the more victory points I will get, starting with 3 over here. I also want to move it round because I will start getting jobs, which I will talk about later on. Now, where can I get? Right, well, I could at any time spend 2 water now to get a pasture. Yeah, and I think I will do that. So I'm going to spend 2 water to gain a pasture with my irrigation system. And I'm going to put it there. So that's that used. And then I'm going to move over here. Here I'm going to go. And I'm going to get 1 cattle, which I will put on that pasture. And then I can either get 2, 4 with 2, 4, 6 ponds get meat, or per field get 1 food. And I think I'm going to get the food, even though it's just 1, because when I do this, my wheel, now there is space for it to move around, will automatically move around. So I'm losing these resources, but gaining resources here, which is good because now I have 1 commodity. And we've moved that wheel 1 step round. Now what do I want to do? I think I'm going to spend 1 commodity before I do anything else. And this means that this trader, I can move them by spending a commodity. And I can swap them with any other trader. And I think I'm going to swap these 2 so that they're there. And then for my turn, I'm going to use my white meeple. And in the solo game only, when you play the white meeple in the same village as one of your others, it means you don't have to pay a cost. Usually I would have to play one of my standard resources to play another meeple in the same village, but I don't have to do that with the white meeple. It gives me a little bit of a break. So I'm going to use these 2 traders, so I get another cattle, and I'll put them on that field as well. And then I get 2 resources of the same kind for this one. And I think I will get 2 meat. 1, 2 meat. And that's the end of that turn. And now I'm going to go over to this next village. So to go over to this village, I have to pay 1 provision. I don't think I did that here, so I'm going to do that now. I think I forgot to do that because these haven't moved yet. So I have to pay 1 provision, so I'll pay another 1 there. And then I'm going to go here. And with this, I get, I can get 2 water. I get 1 water per pond in my estates. So I will do that. I'll get 2 water, 1, 2. And then with this trader, per cow, I get 1 food. And I have, sorry, cattle. And I have 2 food, 2 cattle, so I get 2 food, which means this moves again. And as you see, it goes bonk into this little symbol, which means I'm going to put jobs out. And also it has a little resource thing. Any of the resources, I get 1 free resource. So I think I will get some wood, which means that this wheel moves as well. So now I have 1 glass, and I've lost resources otherwise, but I've got 1 glass, which is good because I can build more buildings with glass. And we put out 3 jobs. So we take the top 3 and we're going to put these jobs out. Here are the 3 jobs. 1 is the butcher. So this is 5 wood and 4 meat. For 3 forests, I would get 5 wood, 4 meat and 1 cow. And that goes where the butcher is. So over there. And then we have the brick maker. So for 7 wood, I get 5 brick, 4 water, 4 sand and 1 glass. That's pretty good. And that will go where the brick maker is. Now they are in the same village. So this will go in the next clockwise village around. And then we have the castle symbol. And we have to spend 5 sand to get 5 food, 2 glass and 3 moves up. on the glass hut, which is pretty good. Talk about that when I do that. And that goes in the space with the same symbol. So next time I move around on this wheel, I will start getting victory points. For the livestock farm, I need 3 glass, 2 clay, and 4 wood. So I've got 1 meeple to play. What shall I do? I don't have 3 forests at the moment to get this one. Any of these jobs tempting for me? To be honest with you, this one is quite tempting. I don't think I've got enough forests. I would have to build another estate, which is done by moving your glass hut. So you have to get 4 moves on your glass hut. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is move here. And so I have to pay 1 commodity. So I'll do that. Sorry, 1 provision. And then I will use this to get rid of another forest, which gives me 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will spend 1 of those woods to get me another pasture, which I will put down here. These pastures can have up to 3 pigs or cattle in them. Okay, so that is the end of the round. So all I do is I take my 5 meeples back and move the cuckoo clock along to year 2, and we start again. So what do I want to do this turn? This would be quite nice to do. I think I'm going to use a commodity to move this tradesperson with this one, and he's going to go here, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get rid of another forest to get forward 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to get 2 provisions, and I will get 2 charcoal, 1, 2, which means this wheel moves around again. So now I have 3 victory points at the end, and then I am going to move, but I am going to do I'm going to go here, but and I need to pay a provision for that. But I'm going to do this job. So I'm going to pay my 7 wood, and I get 5 clay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 water, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sand, 1, 2, 3, 4 sand, and 1 glass. So that goes round, so we've got 2 glass now, and then I take that job off the board, and I keep that for myself, and I reveal another job. And this job is going into the cook's space, so the cook is down here. And this job is for 5 meat. I get lots and lots of provisions, basically. I'm getting close to getting my livestock. I just need 4 wood. I think I will go back, so I have to pay 1 provision. But because I'm using my white meeple, I don't have to pay anything for being in the same village as another meeple. No, can't do that. No, I can't do that because I don't have any forest left. So I need to get wood elsewhere. Ooh, do you know what? I'm going to go here. And I've already paid the provision, so I don't need to use my white meeple. So I'm going to go here. And I'm going to pay 5 sand, which I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get 5 food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 glass, I can only get 1. And I move 3 up. 1, 2, 3. Up on my glass track, which gives me another estate. So we get a new estate that comes out. It goes next door. And we get 2 forests that go on there. And the glass hut moves. And it goes here. And we will get, as you can see there, 2 victory points at the end. And yeah, so that's that job done. So we get a new one coming out, which is this hut in the forest, which goes there, which is for 5 water, get 1 provision, and build a building for no, you don't have to, a small building for no resources, which is quite cool. And I do have 5 water. Now I've got a lot of space, and I have the 3 glass and the 2 clay. I just need 4 wood. So I'm getting a lot of jobs done, which is unusual. Right. What to do? Oh, if only I had that wood, would be amazing. I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to move back here with my white worker. Question is, do I want to use a commodity? Yes, I do. So first of all, before I do that, I'm going to use a commodity to change this around. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get 2 provisions. And that will be wood. 1, 2. And then I will spend what shall I spend? Food and water to get 1 pig, who at the moment, in the moment I'll put in this field. I can move pigs and cattle around as I will. And 1 cattle. So now I've got the 3 cattle on that pasture. And then I have 1 more move. Okay, I'm going to go there. So I have to pay provision and another resource, which I think I will say clay, because there's a villager here and it's not my white meeple, and I'm going to use 1 forest to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will kill 1 pig to get 2 meat. 1, 2. And that means that my wheel moves around again. And that is the end of my second turn. So, I take all my meeples back. The second year is over. And we move the cuckoo clock to year 3. And I'm going to start again. Now, I can, I think, get my livestock farm. Yes, I can. So, where is a good place to build? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I will go here. And so I can build. So I will build the livestock farm. So here it is. 3 glass, 2 clay and 4 wood. So that is 3 glass, 1, 2, 3. 2 clay, 1, 2, and 4 wood, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the livestock farm will go here. So it's already next to 2 fields, and I can get, pastures, and I can get another 2 pastures. I need at least 2 animals on those pastures to score the points. So that's good. I've got my livestock farm built. Now I need more pastures and pigs. So there is a lovely building, the Schaunsland house, for 3 clay and 2 wood. If I have 2 pastures, I get 3 cattle. That's a pretty good building. So the question is, can I get more pastures? Not yet. 1 wood gives me 1 pasture. That is too good, that Shaunsland house. I really want to build it. Okay, so I'm going to stay in this village, use my white worker, and build the Shaunsland house. So it's 3 clay and 2 wood. And I'm going to put it up here. So if 2 pastures, yes, gain 3 cattle. And I can put all these cattle in this field. So I got 2 sets of cattle. Cattle in field get points at the end of the game, and pigs in fields. But you can have cattle here and pigs in forests and they don't score any points, unfortunately. So I stayed there. I think I want to move over here to get another pasture. So the question is, what can I do here? Question is, do I want to build another large building? So do I want to build the thermal baths or the inn? Thermal baths, I do have the 2 ponds. I would need the 3 glass. It's 10 points at the end of the game. The inn might be more difficult. It's not actually that much more difficult. But you need to make some food by the end of the game. Still have quite a lot of time to go. I'm going to spend a commodity and I'm going to move this here and that one there. And I'm going to go here, which costs me a provision. And I get a pig that I have 1 field, 1 forest available. So I really could do with building another, could do that next time. And then I get 2 provisions of the same kind. And I think I'm going to take 2 charcoal and move this around again. So we're up to 5 points on that wheel now. Okay, and I'm going to move over here. And that's 1 provision. And I'm going to build... Oh no, I don't have the wood. Okay, I'm going to just take this back and get the 2 wood instead of the charcoal. So I will get another pasture. Yeah, so I'll get another pasture and I will put it here by the livestock farm. And that costs 1 wood. And then I get another cattle. And I'm going to move this pig into this farm. I'm going to try and get more pigs. Ooh, okay, there's a watering trough, which for 2 water you get a pig, or for 3 water you get livestock. And I just need some clay for that. So I could go back here and use that trader to get the 2 clay. And I would get 1 sand as well. And then next round I could build that watering trough. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to spend a provision. And then for each pond I get 2 sand. 1, 2. And then for I get 2 provisions of my choice. And I'm going to get clay. 1, 2. And that is the end of my turn. So I take my meeples back. And we move on. And this round, we take all the tradespeople and shuffle them up. Round 4. So, you'll say. So foxes, which are animals. These are symbols on these. And then deer. They walk out. Oh, that's one. And the owls. And then 2 mice. Round 4. Now we want to build this watering trough. So I can build here. and I can get some meat, or there is another build space. I can build here and get sand or a pig. That would be good. So I'm going to build the watering trough. So that's 2 clay, 1 wood and 3 water. And I will put it over here. And then we get 1 pig with the other tradesman. So I will put the pig there. And now I can spend 2 water to get a pig. Or 3 water to get a cattle. I could do with getting another pasture. And that's over here now. So I could move this way. But I could also go that way, and this is quite tempting because it gets me more wood. And another cattle, and I've got lots of space for cattle. Though I'm wondering, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this space, and I have to pay a provision. I need to move this dial, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this forest that I have to get 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to... Is that where I wanted to go? No, I want to go here. And I'm going to get 2 provisions, and I'm going to get 2 charcoal, 1, 2, which means this dial moves round again. So I have more provisions and a commodity. On the move, I want to get over here to get another pasture. And what can we do here? Yeah, that would work. So I'm going to go here. And I spend 1 commodity to do that. Sorry, 1 provision. Or do I want to... No, I want to go there, don't I? And I've got 2 ponds, which gets me 1 meat. So the 2 ponds get me 1 meat. So that moves up, which means this moves around again. And I will spend 1 food and 1 water to get a pig. So I've got 3 pigs in my pasture. And then I'm going to move. First, I'm going to spend a commodity. And I'm going to move this tradesperson. Maybe not. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to spend 1 wood to get a pasture. And with these fields and ponds, I can get rid of these at any time. So I'm going to put another pasture in here. And I'll move that cattle in there for now. And then, per cattle, I get 1 food. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get 7 food. Unfortunately, the job isn't out where I can make use of that. And then what shall I do on my last move? I'm going to come over here. And that is 1 provision. And I'm going to spend 1 wood to get 4 charcoal, which is going to move this up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to move that up 4. And then I'm going to slaughter 1 cattle to get 3 food. 1, 2, 3. So this moves around 1. Can't move around anymore until I use provisions and commodities. And that is the end of my 4th round. So I get all my people back. and move to round 5. And this is the last round. Okay, so this is the last round. And I think what I'm going to try and do is just really build up my animals and my pastures and get as much out as possible and try and move this resource wheel around as well if I can. I'm going to spend one of those to move this. No, I won't move that one. I'll move this one. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to get rid of a cattle to get 3, 1, 2, 3 meat. And then I will get 2 provisions of my choice. And I think I'll get water. And then on my next turn, I'm going to go here. But I'm going to do this job. So 1 provision I have to pay and 5 meat. So I get this and I get 5 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 food, which can only go up to 7. 5 charcoal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this moves round. And sorry, 4 charcoal. Should have been 1 less. And 3 of these. So now I have 2 glass. I'm going to spend 1 commodity again to move this time. And I'm going to stay in this village, go here, and spend 1 charcoal to get 4 clay. And I get 2 provisions as well. So I'm going to spend these 2. 1, 2, get those 2. That can't move around yet. I'm then going to move. Another job should have come out. Apologies. And it's going. Oh. Yeah, there it's going. That is 7 clay to get lots of things. So I'm going to spend 2 of those. 1, 2. So that moves round again. And I'm going to go here. Yeah, so I'm not doing what I said I would at all. But I am going to now build a building, and I'm going to build the village church, which is 2 glass, 3 clay, and 2 wood. And the village church, per adjacent empty space, is 4 points, and I get 1 point per adjacent empty space. So the most I can get is 3 extra points, which is fine. So I'll put it there. So that's that built. And then I could have 1 more pig, but I don't have anywhere to. Oh, actually I could. So I'll move this cow and it will get 1 pig and put it there. And then I'll spread out these pigs as well because I need 2 in each area for the livestock farm. And then I have 1 turn left. Ooh, what should I do on this last turn? I think it might just be getting a pig. Can I get water anywhere? Well, I could use this again to swap these over. And go here. And then I will get 2 water, 1, 2, which means this moves round again because I get points for glass at the end. I will get another pig. And I will put a pig there. And that is the end of my game. So, then we flip over and we go to scoring. So scoring, we take this and we lose all these and flip it over, and we have a nice little scoring chart. So I will use my red meeple, and then we go through it. So we get 1 point per glass, and we have 2 glass. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And then we get 2 points per extra tile we put down. You can see here it's got a 2, so we get 1, 2 for that. And then we get the points where we got to on the wheel, which is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we get 1 point per pig or cattle on a pasture. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we get points per building that we have built. So that's 1, 6, 10, 12. So we get 12 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 extra. And then we get points for the end of game scoring buildings, which is the livestock farm. So per adjacent pasture on this estate with minimum 2 cattle, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives us an extra 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the village church per adjacent empty space on this estate. So that is 1, 2, 3. So we get 1, 2, 3 points. So we got 45 in total. This is a beat your own score type game, and 40 points, we got large-scale farmer. So between 40 and 50 is a large-scale farmer. So not bad, not bad. Sort of medium score, which I've only played this like 3 or 4 times. I wasn't very optimal with a lot of this stuff, so I need to practice more. But I really like this game. I think it's very easy. Like the rule set is very easy. Even in the solo game, you put a meeple down, you move, you have to pay something, or you stay in the village, you have to pay something as well. And you have 5 turns in a year and 5 rounds. One of the rounds you mix things up, and then you just score as normal. So I like it, and it's beautiful. As I said in my unboxing, I feel like it's a real step up in terms of design for Uwe Rosenberg. It just has a really nice quality feel about it. They've even thought of a little scoring track, so if you're playing a 4-player, you know, everyone can just do their scores. And yeah, I really like it, really like it. But that is it for this playthrough. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, 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 bye.